So today we'll be talking about some important tips you must know as a soap maker. Yes, you want to start soap making. These are some things you must be familiar with. Number one, what is lye? Lye. What is lye? Lye solution is just caustic soda dissolved in water. When you dissolve your caustic soda in water, it is called lye solution. And without a lye solution, you cannot make soap. Now we have two different types of lye. We have the sodium hydroxide and we have the potassium hydroxide. So both are lye. When you dissolve them in water, they are called lye solutions. Without these two types of lye, you cannot make a soap. Okay, so take note of that. Another thing you need to know as a beginner in soap making is your oils, right? We have a lot of oils. We have different types of oils you can use for your soap production. As a matter of fact, any type of oil can be used for your soap production as long as you know the properties of that oil and the kind of soap they are likely to produce. Now we have the hard oils and we have the soft oils. Hard oils are oils that are solid at room temperature. For example, your palm oil, your tallow, those oils that you have to melt before you use them, they are called hard oils because they are very very high in stearic acid. Now how the soft oils? Soft oils are liquid at room temperature. No matter how cold the weather is, they will never get hard. And you can see they will never solidify. They are called hard oils. Example is your vegetable oil. It's always liquid at room temperature. And each oil, depending on their properties, makes different kinds of soap. The kind of soap you make can also be determined by the kind of oil you are using. So if you're looking for a soap that lasts long and foams very well, you can just combine your hard oils and soft oils together because hard oils make soap that last long because of their stearic acid content, but they don't tend to foam as much as oils made soap made from soft oils. It's not like they don't foam, they foam very very well. They lather well too, but not to be compared with oils, like with soft oils, with soaps made from soft oils. Now soft oils does not make a soap that lasts long compared to soaps made from hard oils. Are you getting my point? So in essence, soaps made with hard oils tends to last longer than soap made with soft oil, but soaps made with soft oils tends to lather well more than soaps made from hard oils. You can make your soap with only hard oils, you can make your soap with only soft oils, you can combine hard oils and soft oils together. It all depends on your goal, the kind of soap you are aiming at, right? You can combine two oils, three oils. You can combine two soft oils and one hard oil, two hard oils and one soft oils. Okay, so you can combine your oils however you want it, depending on the type of soap you want to make. Okay, now another thing is different types of soap making. We have the hot process, we have the semi-hot process, and we have the cold process. Now all these things are determined by how you dissolve your lye. If you're making cold process soap, you dissolve your lye and allow it to cool down at room temperature. It doesn't matter if it is 12 hours, 24, 48 hours, as long as when you want to use it, it is completely cold. That is cold process, right? Now in semi-hot process, you dissolve your lye and use it immediately as it is hot. That is hot, semi-hot process, right? The heat generated from the lye solution and the oil will cook the soap, right? You're not taking it to heat, you're not cooking your soap on fire. But hot process, it doesn't matter whether you started with cold process or whether you started at semi-hot process, but at the end of the day, you are cooking your soap on heat. You're taking it to heat using a double boiling method or directly on heat, depending on the quantity of the soap. So you need to understand these things before you start making your soap.